Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar for today. What do we have here? Asian data, not really interesting in terms of the data releases. We are about to have the German 10-year Bund auction data. This data is scheduled for is at 11:30, and then we're going straight to the key event of the day. Bank of Canada interest rate decision is expected to be released at 3:45, together with the Bank of Canada monetary policy report and Bank of Canada rate statement. 15 minutes later, we get another very important event. This time is from the USA, existing home sales. Bank of Canada press conference will take place at 4:30, and 30 minutes earlier we got the ECB lane to give a speech. 4:30 is the time for the another data release in form of the crude oil inventories and Cushing crude oil inventories as well. At 7 o'clock we got 20-year bond auction from the US, and then we got the Reserve Bank of New Zealand Governor Orr that will give a speech. Fed's Beige Book is scheduled for this as usual at 8 o'clock, and together with the Beige Book there is a federal budget balance scheduled for release as well. So, key event of the day, Bank of Canada interest rate decision. The market participants expect the Bank of Canada to cut interest rate from 4.25 to 3.75. Then we got the existing home sales and the crude oil inventories. London session is a non-event session today. Alright, so let's switch to the technical part of our review, and we start with euro dollar, and then we go to the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. Euro dollar for our chart, new swing high, new local high, 1.0780. So the last technical support that we have in our book, in our chart, is now being tested. The next target eventually is 1.0714. So that's quite far away from the current level. The market still trades below the trend line here, and just roughly up and down from oscillating up and down from the 50 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart. The momentum is negative. Momentum is clearly bearish. The market is under the bearish pressure. They keep pushing these prices lower and lower and lower, and there is basically right now there is no information, no clue, no indication that this downtrend is about to complete or terminate. Down outlook for the euro dollar for the next sessions. Alright, let's switch to the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Just ahead of the interest rate decision, the market is the market volatility is a little bit lower than usual. The market oscillates around the level of 1.3825. And as you can see, if we zoom in, we can clearly see here just a little bit, there you go, that there is still some potential for the wave 5 to be developed to the upside. So right now, if we place the local high at 1.3848, that's the level where the technical resistance is, intraday technical resistance, and the generally local, of course, swing high. And the swing high only a sustained breakout below the below the low of the wave 4, 1.3746 might be considered bearish. So let's just add this line here for the lows of the wave 4. Okay, it should be somewhere here. There you go. So that's the low for the wave 4. I'm not quite sure how the market respects this technical resistance. I don't think it does. Let me just move it back on again. Well, that Elliott wave count. Okay, so we already know that this level is the technical support. Let me just make it green, and let me just make this one green as well. So the outlook remains bullish, but please remember, we are finishing wave 5 to the upside. We are about to complete this very nice impulsive swing. Let me just switch to daily so you can see. There you go. Extremely overbought market conditions on daily, beautiful 5-wave impulsive cycle that might even be has been already completed at 1.3848. However, there's still potential to drop higher. The Bank of Canada interest rate decision should trigger some movements. Now, this is the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. The British pound is trading very close to the recent low, located at 1.2943. So as you can see, we definitely broke below the level of 1.3. Now the rate is way lower, over 50 pips lower than this level is. If we extend our trend line here, you can see that the market doesn't actually respect this trend line just yet. The low is a little bit above this trend line. However, we can still see the bearish divergence to, of course, still being continued, right? So what we have here, there you go. We have the downswing and we have the down movement and the up movement on the RSI, which means that there is a multi time frame bearish divergence still being made, still being developed on the various markets. So right now, it's hard to say what's the current situation on the British pound to the US dollar, because the local technical support, the black line, has been violated. As you can see, we might have this kind of a skewed head and shoulders pattern here. I've been talking about it last time when the blue channel was under the in progress. Okay, so it looks like if we broke below this black line, maybe, just maybe, that might be the neckline, and then we will have the acceleration to the downside. However, this decreasing momentum doesn't actually confirms that outlook. So it might be a completely different situation in the nearest future. Let me just switch to another asset. Bitcoin has completed the 5 ways to the upside as expected, so the level of 69,555 is now the swing high, and we have started the corrective cycle. Momentum is already negative, is already weak, so I guess that we will test the 100 periods moving average of roughly around 65,791 before the market will eventually bounce and continue the upswing towards the level of $70,000. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.